Okay, so now that we know that we're all created perfectly imperfect, we are not all plastic Barbie dolls. We're all created with the inspiration to seek true love. That's a good thing. That means that we are meant to be inspired to seek the yin to our yang, the
Yeah.
one who complements us. Their half enhances our half, and our half enhances their half. So it's kind of like if you're peanut butter, are you looking for your jelly? If you're if you're coffee, you're looking for your cream. Are you heaven? Looking for your earth. And if you're a peach, you don't really want another peach. You want someone the opposite of sweet and nectar, like maybe creamy and salty, because that would bring out and enhance your peachiness. It would make
Mm.
you even more peachy. Like
Mm.
like if you're the dawn, you want someone as dark as midnight who makes your presence even brighter. So if you're busy trying to be perfect, you're going to find a plastic Ken to match your plastic Barbie. Only when you celebrate your imperfection can you find true love. Love is not where you try to be perfect so someone else will love you. Love is where you celebrate madly what makes you imperfect. So First Corinthians chapter 13 has that famous passage about love. It says love is patient, love is kind. And basically it's describing love like a flower. And true love is delicate and pure. It grows in the most giving and soft soil. And last week we talked about the parable of the sower. And we said that your heart is like a field. So love is like a seed that you plant in this field. And in order for love to grow, you have to water the soil. You have to take out the rocks that are choking the seeds. You got to put up a little fence so the chickens won't come and eat your seeds. So today I want to sort of expand on that. If you have perfect soil, basically you can throw any seed down and it will grow. And we all know people like that. People who will love anybody. You can plant any seed in their heart and it will grow. So the easy way to have love is to have perfect soil. Because when you have perfect soil, you will match with almost any romantic partner. Now, the harder way to have love is to have soil that is not perfect. And when you have imperfect soil, you match with specific romantic partners. So any flower can grow in perfect soil, but only certain flowers grow in imperfect soil. And sometimes you don't want all the flowers in your field. Sometimes you just want a very specific flower to grow in your garden. So you want to tweak the soil. You don't want perfect soil because you're trying to get a very specific type of flower to bloom in your field. So there's this community garden by my house in Hawaii, and there was this plot of soil. It was just soil. It was just soil. And springtime came, so there was all these buttercups and poppies started growing there just spontaneously. And they were so colorful and delightful. I was so thrilled to see it. And one day, this elderly lady came by and she dug up all the flowers. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And she said, "Oh, they're very pretty, but common. Those flowers grow everywhere." So she dug up all the soil and she started putting sand and gravel. And then she started planting little cacti, like these little spiky nubs, these little green blobs she put in there. I was like, "Yeah, that's ugly." And in about a month, I came back and I saw the most crazy psychedelic flowers I've ever seen coming out of these little cacti. She didn't want the same kind of flowers that everyone else had. She wanted something rare, something very special. So she had to change the soil. Now, any flower can grow in perfect soil, but there are certain flowers that can only grow in soil that is absolutely not perfect. For example, there are desert flowers that grow in the heat with no water. For example, just like the love between my two CrossFit coaches. Like neither one of them has eaten a cupcake in 25 years. Each of them eat about 807 ounces of chicken breast a day, no carbs. And yet their love blossoms in that very dry, boring heat. Now, there's also lotus flowers that grow in the swamps that are flooded with water, and water represents emotions. So here is a couple who live in an artist commune, and they're passionate about everything in their life. Their plants, their hand-woven hemp clothes, the pebbles that line the path to their yurt. I mean, everything is feeling, feeling, feeling. Lots of water. Now, there's even flowers that grow in very rocky soil. Like this couple's marriage lasted through many trials and tribulations. In fact, I think their relationship thrives on facing challenges together. Iron sharpens iron. And then there's flowers that have thorns, like roses have some mega thorns, who withstand the jealous chickens trying to pluck at them. So no matter how many haters this couple has, because they're jealous, these guys have bodyguards to keep all those chickens out. So last week, I asked you to try to have some perfect soil so that you could grow the flower of love. Because if you're easy to love, you love it, you have perfect soil. But this week, I want to make sort of the exact opposite argument that even if your soil is not perfect, a flower of love still grows there. And it's the kind of love that is designed to thrive in exactly your type of soil.